Is it really the case? Maybe it is. Well, I'm recording this video on Saturday, 4 pm according to Indian time, and the event already started 13 to 14 hours ago. However, the event is actually happening only in some parts of the world, and in the other parts of the world, it's as usual. Before I dive further into the details, let me tell you the happenings in its chronological order. So, when the event started 13 to 14 hours ago, Niantic flipped the switch and there were increased odds of grass type Pokemon everywhere in the world. That lasted for 3 to 4 hours, and 4 hours into the event, something strange happened. There was a bug. There was a bug that inflicted number of people started reporting issues whenever they tried to capture the lured Pokemon. I mean, of course, since there was 6 hours lure modules, people were luring the Pokestops, and whenever they tried to catch it, they were soft banned. They could not catch anything, and they could not spin items. And it turned out that actually there was some change in the game master file of Pokemon Go, and that did not go so well. I mean, I'll tell you more about that game master file change later, but a lot of people on Reddit started reporting that they faced soft bans. So Niantic on Reddit officially commented that thanks for raising this issue. We have responded in a couple of threads, but just to clarify, we have made some adjustment in an attempt to resolve this issue. We'll continue to monitor performance. So this was when Niantic officials had to chip in to comment that this is actually a bug triggered because of something, and it resulted in soft bans, and that lasted for 2 to 3 more hours. And after that, there was sudden change in spawns. Some parts of the world got increased spawns all over them, and some other parts they did not see the increased spawns at all. I mean, this all they saw was their usual stuff that they would anyway see without any event. And according, having read so many threads, it it has to be concluded, I mean, not concluded, but it is speculated, or rather, this is how we are concluding things from the discussions on Reddit. See, there is one guy who has quoted his experience, his or her, I don't know. Sorry if I'm mistaken. Rural here with a major city nearby. My sightings list has been mostly filled with grass types at home. So I am happy. Okay, pardon his grammatical error. So he happily took a bus trip between 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. according to his local time to the inner city area. Definitely no luck there. Just the common spawns with some rare event related grassy exceptions. Also, constantly check nearby list to make sure it is not RNGs who plays evil games with me. Returned home and grass is again the majority on my sightings list. Maybe just a coincidence. Is there a possibility this is intentionally made some kind of rural friendly one? Okay, possibly just the usual biome related stuff, but water event was different as I could go anywhere to encounter water Pokemon. Okay, that's a different story altogether. But there have been more threads regarding similar stories, similar experiences from the trainers across the world. Now, it is quite possible that this event was intentionally made up for those living in suburbs and rural areas. Well, it, it could be possible because Niantic never really said that there will be increased spawns everywhere in the world. Maybe as I have already started a sub thread, saying that what they intended was grass type Pokemon will appear more frequently in some areas. There will be an influx in wild, lush green Pokemon, and they will return back to their natural habitats on Monday. Help Professor Willow in this research and report your findings. So far, my findings are like this. This weekend, grass type Pokemon will leave their natural habitats, that is, grass biome, to go out in the suburbs and rural places. Downtown sports in urban areas will stay as they are. And on Monday, vacation for grassy mons will be over and they will return to the grass biomes. Well, it looks like only those people living in rural areas, suburbs, and one exception to the urban areas is people living in mountain biomes. They are also seeing moderate number of grass type spawns, not as increased as you would expect, or rather we expected, having seen water event in the past, but still they are seeing moderate number of spawns of grass type Pokemon. So this could be it, guys. What are your thoughts? I mean, we have seen things changing over time during the course of event, because uh, in February when we had anniversary of Pokemon, and Party Pikachu was really rare in the first 4 days of the event, and in the last 2 to 3 days, the spawn rate was increased considerably so that everyone could catch it. I mean, that was over the course of time. So maybe is just day one of the event. On day two and day three, things could be different. So what are your thoughts, guys? Will Niantic change this situation, or is this an unintended bug that is causing rural areas only causing rural areas flooded with grass type mons, and have urban areas been really blocked out? Interesting. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. However, this video doesn't end here. A big news is coming up. So Pokemon Go Hub recently posted an article from a Reddit thread. Without wasting any time, let's read the thread anyways. This was this was from a Redditor called Apemi Teddy on Self Road. Now, here is the post. Sniping has officially been disabled by Niantic. The way this worked was teleport to the GPS coordinates of a rare Pokemon, start an encounter, and while you are in the encounter screen, teleport back to your home location and catch the Pokemon while at your home location. This was a trick to avoid getting soft banned and or getting speed limits, because the game assumed you always stayed at home. But it was officially blocked by Niantic today. Snipers now get soft banned instantly, so it's safe to assume their accounts are getting flagged. It's a good move against botters without hitting maps. There's no announcement about it yet from Niantic, but we are hoping it's a permanent change rather than just a temporary one. So, this change was inflicted after that master file was changed 9 to 10 hours ago from the video I'm recording right now. So that feature was being tested, anti-spoofing feature was being tested, and several legit players got soft banned as a result. So that was fixed over time by Niantic. Definitely, that's a good move. But with that, the cheaters, I mean those people who spoof their location to a random place just to catch a rare Pokemon, that feature is no longer supportable. I mean, people could do something like this. Suppose I'm in India and I go to Australia to catch Genghis Khan, and I click the Pokemon and encounter it in the wild, and during the encounter screen itself, maybe they would teleport to their home location in India. Then they could catch it very easily, and whenever they caught it, the location at the bottom of the screen showed that they actually caught it in India, which is actually terribly wrong. So, going through the article from Pokemon Go Hub, Niantic is testing a fix that stops GPS spoofing and Pokemon sniping. Uh, I mean, I won't go through every line of this article, but okay. So this is the thing I wanted to share with you. Now the game records where you engage instead of catch, meaning people cannot instantly teleport everywhere while appearing to sit in one location. All right. I mean, the Pokemon location will now be captured based on where you encountered it, not where you caught it. I mean, this is a very good move by Niantic, making an anti-sniping, anti-spoofing tool. So a big thumbs up to this tool or this feature from Niantic, and hope that it continues. What are your thoughts? Did you like this change? And what are your thoughts about this mini crash event? Is it really only applicable for rural players, or it's just unintended bug that is preventing urban players from taking the advantage of the event? Let me know your thoughts and peace out. Thanks for watching this.